Sims that I would risk it all for. A presentation by OMG Zephyr. 1. No one. The idea of risking it all for a bunch of pixels is cringy. If you would generally fall for a made-up character in a simulation game, you should probably go outside and, as the kids say, touch some grass. 2.
I want to go to there.
Oh, 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 ah, ah.
What if he's the devil, Rick? At least the devil has a job. At least he's active in the community. What do you do?
Maybe one of the greatest stories ever told. It's got it all. It's got a little something for everyone. A story of betrayal, violence, love, terrorism, action, drama, mystery.
Might be thinking, why are you putting a living room in a hallway? Well, where else am I supposed to put it? The spare room is going to be a child's bedroom. They need their privacy. And they're going to need a TV. I could have put it where the dining room is, but then they wouldn't have a dining room. And I feel like Coral would want to occasionally, bring her family over and stuff like that. They need a nice little space to sit down and talk and pretend that toxic things aren't happening in their family. And potentially have arguments in this dining room, and and then everything boils over, and then it's a huge mess, and it's just something that has to happen. Anyway, moving.
I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money.
Puff, it's 2010, and you're trying to take candid pictures of your Sims.
So over a decade ago, I was active in a Sims community forum. Let's read one of my posts. I'm 16. I've been playing The Sims since I was around 11. The first game I was introduced to was The Sims busting out for the PS2, which is true. My friend had shown it to me, and I became hooked. I was always into the concept of acting out someone else's life. Okay, playing with dollhouses or even just role-playing. So the Sims franchise was always appealing to me. I don't know what I was revealing about myself there. After playing with The Sims Bustin' Out, we played The Sims. We had it for the GameCube. And after that, I ended up buying both of those games for my GameCube. It wasn't me who bought it. I had no money. It was my parents. Then one day, my cousin introduced me to The Sims 1 for the computer. She let me borrow the game and never asked for it back. So I played around with that for a while. She still hasn't asked for it back. Now, this is lore I did not remember. I don't know if I'm lying or what. And then myself and the same friend from earlier discovered a trailer for The Sims 2 University. We thought it was a base game, not just an expansion pack. But we soon figured it all out, and now we have the base game and most of the expansion packs for The Sims 2. Now, the next paragraph is just me being mad that my computer could not run The Sims 3. I tried The Sims 3. It's not as good as The Sims 2. Staying on brand. In my opinion, they are two separate games. Oh, very good. I didn't know that The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 were different games. The Sims 2 runs way better on my computer anyways, so I guess my opinion could be biased. So, young Zephyr was self-aware. I'm actually typing this all up on my Windows 98 computer, the one that hosts The Sims 1. I played it yesterday, partially because I was desperate, and partially because I missed the game. Currently, my main computer is broken and my dad needs to take a look at it, but the fate of that computer apparently doesn't look good. So young me didn't like the religion the computer was following, I guess. We might have to restart it. I didn't know the word for reformat, so there goes all my Sims 2 Sims. Sad face. The question was just how old are you, and I decided to give people an essay. And I don't even want to talk about this forum signature.
This guy is anti-charisma. He is the exact opposite of Riz. Like, this dude legitimately has less game than someone that is asleep.
Every now and
I think I'm gonna take off. I'm not in a very good mood. Don't you care about what I need? That was a great time. You're so much fun. I can hardly wait until next time. Literally me when I can't make up my mind.
I'm not gonna fight her. She's the devil. And you don't dance with the devil because you get burned.
When even your
Because
Sims judge
I
you.
genuinely want these guys to do well, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with their skills right now. I'm being honest. I mean, that might not be particularly surprising considering earlier on in this Let's Play, I had, like, 3 of the 4 children get taken away by the social worker, but I'm surprised nonetheless. Hello? What? Yeah, she's using her magical, like, baby levitating powers to take away Hunter, the baby that I neglect all the time, but
This person who has been in the background to our lives, as we've been saying this afternoon, for most of us, throughout all of our lives, there aren't many people who have known anything other than a nation with the Queen as its...
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul. I'll never have to kill again.
It is brilliant American literature, and I don't care what anybody. It is. It should be taught in schools.
Attention! Is there a doctor on the plane? There is a passenger in need of assistance. Attention! Is there a different doctor on the plane?
It was, the end of the 60s, the late 60s, and everybody was happy, and we were all so excited.
First of all, you're nothing but a trashy hoe. Second of all, you're useless.
This mirror in The Sims 2 is so familiar to me. I have no idea what it reminds me of at all, though. No idea.
I discovered a new hands-off approach to parenting that I wanted to share with you all.
Picture of my Sims is so funny to me. She's like, oh my god, I'm so in love with this man. And he's like, man, I could really go for some barbecue.
God damn. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Thinking about how I used to hate romance aspiration Sims. So I adopted the I can change him attitude and would change all their aspirations to family. After doing some self-reflection, I feel like this explains a lot about my dating history in adulthood.
What have you done?
This object here might be the most deadly object in The Sims 2. If your sim gets on this exercise bike, they will begin to completely ignore their needs unless the player intervenes, and eventually this will cause your sim to die. It's definitely a glitch and there's mods to fix it.
How could you do this to me? Question mark.
You know what's my favorite part about The Sims 2? It's the fact that we get these cute little family portraits. It just adds so much to the game. It's adorable.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting.